You're listening to the Zoe Turner podcast, business and mindset conversations that will help you move from fear and uncertainty to development and growth so that you can crush both life and business. Please welcome your host, Zoe Turner.
On today's podcast, I'm speaking to a man who is currently running 45 kilometers per day, every day for charity. So Ghani Souleymane, he's an expat who lives in the UAE, and he's currently getting up every single morning at 2 a.m. or around about that time to run 45 kilometers. All this before he goes to work, and it's all for a cause that is very close to his heart. So I'm really excited to be speaking to him today after his 45k run this morning. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy. Thank you for having me. It's my honor.
Today you're on 27, is that right?
Today is 26, number 26.
26, okay. Yeah. What are you grateful for on day 26?
Say that again?
What are you grateful for on day 26?
Today was awesome. I got some great people joining me today, which was very, very, very good. I have the full house of BR who was in the house today, and some of the Love in Dubai also was around with me, and one of my great legend at Smart, who was with me. So it was great day. I loved it, and I want to say thank you to them for joining me today.
Awesome. Give us a little bit of background, Ghani, into what you're doing, into the challenge, and what motivated you to embark on such a courageous feat.
First of all, I love sports, and I'm a coach at Heroes of Hope. So it's a non-profit organization where we promote the inclusion of people of determination into sports. So I train them. I'm a coach there, me and some of other coaches. So that's training them all the time and being with them all the time. It really touched my heart, and I like every single minute that I spent in my life. Like I don't want to take it for granted. Then this Dubai Fitness Challenge, I just say, okay, I want to do something great with the gift that God has given me. Because like I always want to help them. I always want to help everyone around me. Okay, I said, okay, if I don't have the means financially to help them, why not use this my ability to run to raise funds for those kids? So that's the idea of running 45 kilometers for this Dubai Fitness Challenge. Just came in my mind. I said, okay, let me do it and raise funds for them because I know.
Awesome. And what difference does sport make to the lives of these children?
It does a lot. It does a lot of things. Yeah, like we used to say, through sport we can change a lot of lives. It opens up, like it helps them with their anxiety. It helps them like be open to the world, open to the society. To some of them were not able to be in a group of even two, but now they can be in a group of 10. They can speak. They feel comfortable with people. They feel comfortable, like they are healthy all the time because we train them. We allow them to run, and we even have one of them by the name with Souleymane also, who did 100 kilometers in 6 weeks. So it's a great achievement, and most of them when we are training them in some gyms. They do amazing work. Some are lifting, some are running, some are doing the track section. Like today we have track section at Sports City, and they are doing amazing. Though, so sports has helped them a lot. It helped them for their anxiety. It helped them open their mind. It helped them to be open to the the outside world, the real world, and it changed a lot of their life. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Will any of them be joining you on your, or have they joined you, or will they be joining you on your last few runs of the challenge?
Sure. If like I said today, I will be with them. On last week we did 24 hours fitness. Also, me and the other coaches to raise more fund for them, and they were there. And I want to use the opportunity also to say thank you to all the parents who came also along with their kids and to participate to our workouts, and all the heroes of hope, they were there. Each name, each one has his own workout, so we use each one of their names to do some workout for 24 hours, and they were there. I'll post many of the videos of them doing the workout. You will see it. You can check just on my page or on my Facebook. You will see them doing the workout. They are there with me, and we run also. And today also at Sports City, 6 to 7 p.m. I will be running with them. And on for the Dubai run also, I have a run with them at Kite Beach. In the morning, I'll be running with them. I will do my Dubai run with them. And the last day also, at Kite Beach, they will be with me also running.
Awesome. So I will get to meet them because I'm going to run with you on Saturday. So that will be amazing. I'm also staying in Sports City at the moment. I'd love to come and join you guys.
Yeah, 6 to 7 p.m. today. You can come.
Yeah, I will come today.
Yeah, sure.
Whereabouts are you in Sports City?
On the track. You will see us on the track.
Yeah, I can see it from the balcony, from my balcony. That is absolutely, yes. Yeah, I can see the track. It's a very wonderful charity, a very worthwhile cause that you're running for, and the whole purpose is to raise funds for the cause. And I believe that so far you've raised a substantial amount of money. And do you have a goal? Do you have an aim in mind, a target goal?
Like we don't we do not have a fixed amount. Is a free donation. Like we don't force anyone to donate, but we love and appreciate and everyone who has been donating. So so far I can say we have raised some good money, and we still leave the link of the donation in our page and our bios on Instagram and Sport Hopas Sport. You can find the link there, or you can go to Heroes of Hope link. Also, you will find the link there also to donate. So it's still open. Anyone can donate at any time they want. Like we do not fix a certain amount that we want to achieve. It's an open, and we appreciate anyone that wants to donate.
Excellent. For anyone listening to this, I will also leave the link in the comments section as well, just to make it easy for you. And like Ghani said, there's no pressure, and every little helps here. A little does go a long way. So, and a little makes a lot as well. So if a lot of people donate, even if it's just a small amount, then, that can accumulate. That's awesome. Okay, well, it's so inspiring what you're doing. I mean, thank you for giving us a little bit of background on that. Can you walk us through like your preparation, what you did to prepare you for this challenge?
For the preparation, I can say I really I just do things when they just come into my mind. Like I don't like
I thought you were going to say that. So how many days before you started the challenge did you decide you were going to do it?
It's like I was talking to one of the best coach, Lee Harris. We were just after our section, BR section. We were just sitting there, and he just came in our conversation, and I was like, why not just do this? I want to do this, and then he was like, how many days do we have to do this? I was like 3 to 4 days. He said, no, you can't do something like that. You have to prepare yourself, or you have to train for it. And I was like, I just want to do it. He said, but you need to train for you to be able to do such thing. You need to have some training. And I said, I just do it. I had never trained for anything. If it just come to my mind to do it, I just go and do it. That's all. So 3 days before, or 3 to 4 days before the challenge started, we were sitting and just talking about it. And because we were sitting close to where they were building the Cat Beach village, so we were discussing, and it just came into our discussion, and I said I would do it.
Awesome. And how has Lee been helping you? Because I know Lee is quite an esteemed running coach in the Middle East, and he trains some fantastic athletes here, and he really knows the stuff. How has he helped you with your training and the technical aspects?
Yeah, his advice and training, the drills helps me a lot. Like I practice the drills that we used to teach also to our people that come to train with us. Those drills really help me. Like I'm doing 45 for every day. Today is number 6. Not even one single day I had pain on my calf or anywhere. I'm safe. Alhamdulillah. I thank the Almighty Allah first, and the profit of those drill and practicing it them all the time, and applying it also when I'm running. They kept me safe till date. And his advice how I'm going to rest, how I'm going to eat, everything I'm putting it in practice, and alhamdulillah, I'm good. I'm good. His help has been a big impact for me to be able to do this till date.
Excellent. That's great. I met you yesterday, which was day 25.
Yeah.
And as now and then, I don't know if I've said that right. You had a huge big smile on your face, and you just completed 45 kilometers. What keeps you smiling when you're feeling so tired and so exhausted and kind of physically and maybe mentally run down? What keeps that smile on your face?
Yeah, I would say it's direct. The donation, those all the people are doing, that's what keeps me smiling. Because when Al Jazeera will send me the numbers, like, oh, see what people have been donating, that is like I feel like I have achieved my goal. Keep me smiling. It motivates me to keep going until the end of the challenge. All the donation people have been doing, that's what is putting the smile in my face and giving me more motivation to go.
Awesome, and that's incredible. And let's not, I mean, you've actually raised $7,000 so far. Is that correct?
Yeah, the last time I checked when Al Jazeera posted it, it was like close to 7,000. Yeah, 7,000.
Okay, excellent. Yeah. So hopefully when you finish, you'll pass that 10K mark.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. God willing. So,
yeah,
okay, Ghani, let's explore the relationship between ultra running and mental health.
Yeah.
This is an area that I'm very interested in because, having done a lot of endurance myself in the past, I've always thought that ultra running, it's a very raw sport in that it essentially it peels off all the layers.
Yeah.
And it's very difficult to hide during endurance, during a long run, because I just feel that it really reveals any challenging situation. It reveals the truth in a person's character, because essentially it's almost like you just stripped bare. What are your thoughts on this, and what challenges have you experienced mentally throughout these runs? And was it easier at the beginning, and mentally as it got harder as it goes on?
Yeah, some days is hard. It's hard, like you said. You are ultramarathoner, so you know what it is. Some days are hard, some days are just easy, but mentally I'm always prepared for it. The only thing that's making it a little bit hard is just like mixing it with work, and sometimes when you are running also the whole body won't let you down, so now you have to fight back with your mental toughness and to keep going. So like I always tell people, people always say ultra marathon will make you better at life, but me, I always say the opposite. I always say opposite. I always say the difficulty of life, or the difficulty like you have been going, many things that you have been going through will make you a better ultramarathon runner. Yeah, the people don't understand it. So I explain it like in life, maybe you have been touched with some many obstacles in your life, and you do not give up, right? You do not give up. You keep fighting for your life. You are still where you are, and you are getting where you want to go. It's just the same thing I apply when I'm doing my ultra marathon runner. When it gets hard, I just tell myself, okay, I have been going through this, and I do not quit. I'm here today. If I could have done that, then I can finish also this race. I can do so. I just put whatever happened to in the real life into the ultra marathon runner. So it plays in my head, or also it helps me to keep my mental straight, like to be able to make the right decision on sometimes of diversity. So like always make the right decision. So it plays in your mind, and like you go back to your life, many things that has been happening to you, and you do not quit, you do not let yourself down, you do not just go back and sit somewhere and say, okay, it's not happening, I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to force myself. But you keep going, you keep forcing, you keep working hard. So that's the mental aspect for me. I always apply like everything that happened to me in my life into the running, so that it will allow you to keep going no matter how it gets.
When you're experiencing that pain and the really kind of tough times, it's crazy what thoughts come into your head, isn't it? Do you get them as well? Because I used to get that.
Yeah, I do. I do. So
do you have
what I just do, and I laugh when all those things come to my head. I just laugh. Yeah, I just keep laughing alone. like I said before, running is like a meditation for me. Yeah, I don't want to complicate it. Yeah.
And running is also it's a sport that brings a lot of solitude, long distance running, and I think in order to do a lot of endurance and to do a lot of long distance running, in a way you need to be quite comfortable with yourself and with being on your own, because I wouldn't say it was lonely. I don't know. Do you ever get lonely when you run? But for me, it was, I mean, I often used to run without earphones, without music. So
Yeah,
because I really I could go on a long run with just me and my thoughts and just,
yeah,
you know, um, but yeah, the solitude is kind of, I don't know if I'm kind of explaining this correctly.
yeah,
But it's a sport that I think you have to be quite comfortable with being on your own and
yeah,
being by yourself
yeah.
because, you obviously spending a lot of time just kind of plodding on that tarmac.
Yeah, you know already that it's going to be uncomfortable before you even start. You know that it's going to be uncomfortable. So you need to be comfortable of being in the uncomfortable period because before
Yeah.
you even start, you know it is going to be hard. So
Mm,
when you know like that, so it's easy to keep going. It's easy.
mm.
Yeah.
And I think if you enjoy solitude, if you enjoy those moments of peace, those extended periods on your own, then endurance running. It's, you know, it's
I love
kind of
it.
like it's good for that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, okay. Do you have any specific mindset strategies when you were running to get through? I mean, I guess you've just alluded to one of them, but when you get those thoughts and that mental chatter in your mind when you're running, do you have any specific strategies to overcome those?
The strategy, like I just said before,
You
I don't
laugh.
let, yeah,
You laugh. Yeah, that's great. I like that one actually.
I don't like, I don't allow, like, I always control my body. Like, I don't
Mm.
want the body to take over my mind. So if I can control my mind, then my body will just follow.
Also, a good way to break your thought pattern
Yeah.
is just to
Yeah.
say next thought. And this is something I'm not pronouncing his name. I know it's such a simple strategy. It's a strategy used by Eckhart Tolle. I'm not sure I've pronounced his name correctly, but it interrupts your thoughts, and next thought, and it just kind of interrupts it, and it kind of like breaks that pattern and just get you onto something else.
Yeah. Me, I always use David Gagan. David Gagan, where he said he has to create the cookie jars, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the strategy I use. Like
Tell me about this. I don't know that. Yeah, I know you David Goggins. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah. David Gagan is an ultra marathon runner. He has done a lot of crazy stuff. So, like he has his book called "You Can't Hurt Me." So I listen to it all the time, all the time. Even if on the YouTube, I listen to all of his broadcasts, his stories. I watch his
he's
inspirational
awesome. I
speech.
love Goggins. Tell us about the cookie jar, though. What's the
Yeah,
cookie jar? I've never heard of that.
oh really? No, the cookie jar is all the obstacles that he has been facing since he was kids. So he creates them like he put them all together and he called it a cookie jar. Like he said, okay, I was beaten by my father. My dad wasn't there for me. Many people have been threatening my life to kill me. He has been calling. He has been called a black nigger because where he was living, he was the only black man around the area. So he created all those difficulty and all those parts of his life that he has been going through those tough time. He created something and he called it a cookie jar. So when he's outside running all those ultras, so when everything starts getting hard, the body like don't want to keep going, so he starts taking them one by one. I have been going through this. then I can go through this. If I have been going through this, then I can go this. Then he called all those difficulty the cookie jar.
Awesome. I love that technique. That's yeah, it's kind of like you're using your resources within you. So you're using like your past pains and your past difficulties to get that's a technique that I've used a lot in the past when I used to work a lot with children. My background is in social work, so I used to work a lot with children with very complex needs, and quite often, you know, I would use that strategy a lot. You know, I'd be like, you know, look, this has happened in your life. This has happened. You know, if you can get through that, you can get through this. You can achieve whatever you set your mind to and whatever you want to. Just use the resources deep inside you.
Exactly.
Okay, let's move on to kind of some of the technical stuff in terms of like your nutrition. Like, how many calories are you burning per day during a run?
Yeah, during the run, I can say I burn more than 4,000 calories.
Wow. So how many calories are you consuming?
Yeah, I just make sure I have in a day when I finish, because I have problem eating. That's the only problem I'm having. I don't know how to eat too much, but I'll make sure at least I get at least the half day, like 2,000 calorie back in before the next day.
When you say you're having a problem eating, is this just something that's happened now, or is it you're just not a big eater anyway?
Yeah, I'm like I used to eat once in a day. Like I don't eat too much like this. I just once I eat once in a day, I'm good. Yeah. I just like playing around with the biscuits, the bread, and I'm good. Yeah.
Have you lost any weight?
Yeah, I did. I weigh myself all the time. I think when I started, I was 71, and the last time I checked, I was almost 66. Yeah. So yeah, I lost almost 4 to 5. Yeah.
To be fair though, that's not a massive.
I lost weight.
That's not a massive amount, is it? 45 kg, considering like you're burning 4,000 and you're consuming about 2,000.
Yeah.
What? Sorry, I heard something in the background there. What are the positive aspects of running for you personally? For your mental health?
Like what? What do you say?
What are the positive aspects of running for you personally for your mental health?
It keeps my mind clear, and it keeps me. It always keeps me focused on where I want to go. It always directs me to my goals. Like I always write things down, and sometimes before I even go for a run, I read them for myself. To myself, I read them, and when I'm going, it flashback everything that I've read. So it keeps me focused and like, okay, this is where I want to go, and what I need to do, where I have things I need to get where I need to go. So I just work on that. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much for your time today. And it's been absolutely wonderful talking to you and getting a little bit of an insight into your motivation behind this challenge. Yeah, we'll be rooting for you during these last few days, and I look forward to running with you on your final day.
Sure.
And yeah, that's awesome. And just keep going, keep pushing through, keep going. One foot in front of the other, and just dig deep, and more importantly, keep smiling.
Yeah, Thank you so much.
Because it's very infectious. And just thank you. Thank you for raising the awareness to such an amazing charity. I'd never heard of that before.
Ah,
So, and I look forward. I am actually going to join you today, if that's
yeah,
okay. I
we
really
will
look
be
forward.
very happy to see you today.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to that. Fills my
Yeah.
heart with a lot of joy. Yeah, really looking forward to that. But yeah, thank you so much for your time today, Ghani.
Yeah.
I'm
Thank
going
you
to
so
end the
much
live
for
stream
having me.
now. Thank you, everyone, for listening. If you would like to donate, then I will post the link in the comments below.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys, and thank you for everyone who has been donating, and thank you to everyone who also is going to donate for the next few days. I appreciate you all.